Hi, You Can Heal family. Welcome back to our Jesus Calling Devotional. Good afternoon to you. My name is Shena Major, and we have been reading our devotional and having a wonderful time together. Again, I always want to say thank you for joining me and tuning in. It looks like today it's talking about entrusting your loved ones to me. So if anybody's out there listening who's struggling with family members or friends or something like that, and you're wondering, has God forgotten about them? This might be a good calling for you. It says, entrust your loved ones to me and release them into my protective care. They are much safer with me than in your clinging hands. If you let a loved one become an idol in your heart, you endanger that one as well as yourself. Remember the extreme measures I used with Abraham and Isaac? I took Isaac to the very point of death to free Abraham from son worship. Okay, so God was drastic here. God had to take Abraham and Isaac up on the mountain to sacrifice his own son in order for him to let go. Both Abraham and Isaac suffered terribly because of the father's undisciplined emotions. I detest idolatry, even in the form of parental love. Okay, so you can love someone, very good, but you can't love them so much that you hold on to them so tight. They belong to God. You've got to open up and let them go and give them over to the Lord. When you release loved ones to me, you are free to cling to my hand. So if you're holding your loved one this tight, that hand can't be stretched out to the Lord. As you entrust others into my care, I am free to shower blessings on them. My presence will go with them wherever they go. My paper's blowing away. And I will give them rest. My presence will go with them wherever they go, and I will give them rest. The same presence stays with you. As you relax and place your trust in me, watch to see what I will do. And that's the trick, waiting patiently and watching to see what Jesus is going to do. And I learned years ago, when we wait for Jesus to move and answer prayer, to do something in someone else's life for your own, you've got to be doing something else in the meantime. You just can't be sitting there waiting to get that answer, or it's going to seem like a really long time. You've got to be serving the Lord. Think of a waiter waiting on someone, okay, doing something, and then he'll answer you and in his time. Amen. So the scriptures are Genesis, there's three. There's Genesis 29, 9 through 12, and I didn't mark them today, so we're going to have to let the Bible pages turn. Genesis 22, 9. And it says, when they arrived at the place where God had told Abraham to go, he built an altar and placed the wood on it. Then he tied Isaac up and laid him on the altar over the wood. And what's so interesting is Abraham did what he was told. His own son he was going to kill, right? That's what it was going to take for God to get Abraham's attention. Let's not let it get to the point where something drastic has to happen for God to get your attention. Let's let go of those that we hold so tightly to, so God can work through their lives and through your life too. When you're so preoccupied with someone else, you can't get anything done, right? That makes sense. Ephesians 30:20. So let's turn there in the New Testament after Galatians, right? Not 30:20, chapter 3, verse 20. Ephesians 3:20 says, now glory be to God. By his mighty power at work within us, he is able to accomplish infinitely more than we could ever dare to ask or hope. So, there we go. By you holding on tight to that person, God can't do his work. You have to believe that he's able to do exceedingly abundantly more than you think in someone else's life or even your own. So turn that thing over to the Lord and let him do what he's supposed to be doing. Let him do his job. Exodus 33:14. Let's go there. Exodus 33:14. And the Lord replied, I will personally go with you, Moses. I will give you rest. Everything will be fine for you. In this section, God will show Moses the way. So they were making that exodus out of Egypt. So God was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to personally be with you. Everything's going to be fine. I'm going to guide you and lead you and show you the way. And remember, we've learned that God is the same yesterday and today and forever. So if he guided Moses out of the wilderness, he's going to guide you too. He's no respecter of persons. He cares about you just the same that he did Moses. So let go of things that you're holding on to tight. Trust God with them. Turn them over to him and let him work it out. Trust the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he will set your path straight. He'll do it for you. I know he will. We'll talk soon, and I'm thankful that you joined me today. Always remember, true healing begins with self-love. Why? Because God is love, and he certainly lives on the inside of you. Bye.